How's it going, everybody, and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. This is a redo of a previous playthrough. I haven't played that one in probably going on a little over a year, going on 2 years. So that's kind of unfortunate. So I apologize for that. At the time, I was in my senior year of college and I had a lot of moving around just in life in general, so it made it pretty tough. But now I'm pretty settled in, and I've wanted to do this for a while. So I woke up this morning and had a wild hair that I'll do it. So this will be on very hard difficulty, the hardest difficulty there is, which is right there. I'll re-show it when I go into the game, because I do get occasional comments like, "Oh, way to play on very easy," but I'm always playing on very hard, not very easy. I've got that on my Fallout 4 survival a lot, but yeah, I'll have a bunch of tips throughout this series for sure, and this will be a higher quality than my previous one. I've made a lot more videos. I'm using better software than I was before. So my first tip is to turn off true iron sights. So what that's actually going to do is it is going to make your guns more accurate when you aim down sight. The true iron sights actually aren't as true as they say they are. So that's my first tip. And without further ado, I'll get right into it. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most of y'all have seen this opening, since this is I think this game came out in, I'd have to check, like 2010 or so. So it's about 13 years old. So hopefully I'm not too late. Just kidding. This is I haven't said this, but this is my favorite game of all time, probably. It's there's a bunch that hold a special place in my heart, like Pokemon Pearl. I think that was my first real video game on the DS I ever played. Halo Combat Evolved was the first video game, along with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, I ever played. Which, to me, I always feel grateful that I grew up when I did, because I got that original Xbox, and I think it came with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or something like that, or maybe it was Combat Evolved. So I got to play both of those. And then a couple years later, Fallout 3, when I saw my buddy's dad play it at his house, and I was like, what is this? And I played it, loved it. Played it on very easy, of course, because I was such a noob. And then this came out, and I remember when I saw the video on YouTube it was probably a bunch of this stuff we're seeing right now. I was freaking out. I couldn't wait for the game. So now we're at the point where I am now. So I've played this game a good bit. Fun fact is I have never actually beat all the DLC. I think that's just because when I was younger, I would get distracted and not follow through with a bunch of stuff, which I guess it seems like that's what I do now, but it's a little different circumstances than just playing in ditches and stuff, and creeks, whatever. Now I've got a big boy job.
As decades passed,
had college
what
and
had
stuff.
been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the New California Republic.
So basically, all this is saying is the NCR, New California Republic, tamed the lands around here, but they've got a couple factions as well.
So did its needs. Scouts spread east.
But hopefully, me talking over it didn't piss anybody off too bad. I understand if it did, though.
They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world. And
this will also be a 100% playthrough. I don't think I'm going to make it permadeath, and the reason being is I just found that with such a long game, and it's kind of a little different than Fallout 4. There's a little less gun skill to it. It's more like, and there's dead money too, which dead money, you'll die from not enemies, you'll die from other things. I won't spoil that, but I just want it to be a really enjoyable playthrough where I don't have to, I think in the last one I really worried a lot that I would die at some point, and then it would really piss me off and I'd have to redo it. So I don't want that stress, that pressure. I want to enjoy this game, considering it's my favorite game ever. So yeah, that's kind of my thought behind that. And I want to go ahead and set a like goal for the video. Let's try and get 100 likes on it. I know that's pretty high, especially for my channel. But I think that if everybody just goes ahead and clicks that like button, it'll help get the video out, and it'll really make this a rewarding series.
are a
I'll enjoy the game either
hired
way,
by the
but
Mojave
it's
Express
always
to
a
deliver
lot of
a
fun when I
package
get
to New Vegas Strip.
good support on my stuff.
What
And
seemed like a simple
unless y'all
delivery
comment
job
otherwise, I
is
don't
turning
think
into
I'm going to be using companions, because when you get Eddie and Boone together, you're pretty much just a kill squad. But I'll let y'all decide that if y'all
Crying
want
in the
to
rain,
see me
Sally.
just absolutely murder through this game.
Guess who's waking up over
But
here?
yeah, so this is about the end of the cutscene. We got Benny in the middle, and
Time to cash out.
what is it, like Regis and Justice maybe? I don't remember their names, but
Maybe cons kill people
they're
without
like
looking
minor
them in the
characters
face.
on the left and right.
But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
So that's the intro for Fallout New Vegas. So this episode's mostly going to be character creation and then getting to the strip. And I'm going to show y'all. I already have a video out, and it's actually pretty popular. I still get a lot of views and comments on that video to this day. But how to get to the strip. There's multiple ways to skin that one. And you'll see all this classic and all these packs and whatnot. So that's all DLC stuff, and in order to do what I'm going to do, you do need the DLC, not for the full game, but for my build. But I'll actually try and give tips along the way on what to take if you don't have the DLC. And it won't be that big of a deal. It won't be that big of a difference, so don't feel the need to turn off the video or look elsewhere,
Why don't you
because
just relax a second?
very minor differences.
Let's see what the damage is. How
But,
about your name? Can you tell me your name?
This game's also pretty interesting because they don't have bobbleheads, so your special skills are a little more difficult to boost up. So you actually want to be really deliberate at the beginning of the game, because if you aren't, you're gonna bar yourself from getting new or getting the perks you want. So on the box of cereal, obviously, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Shameless plug.
I can't say.
And if you like this series, like I said, like and turn on post notifications so you don't miss it.
I'm Doc Mitchell.
But
Welcome.
we got good old Doc Mitchell over here.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needle.
So now we're gonna do
You'd better tell me
our
if I left
character
anything
creation.
out of place.
For what we're gonna look like. Now this is technically not very important. Now the real main difference is male and female, but actually in this game they have opposite perks for both. So it'd be like Confirmed Bachelor and Lady Killer, Churches, La Femme, or something like that, and one other. So it's not super important. I usually just do what I am unless there's a big advantage or an advantage. So like in Fallout 4, I pick a woman because there's more men than women. So when you pick your perk like that, your extra damage perk, that actually kind of helps. So I don't like how his neck looks, so I'm just going to use one of these other guys, and I'll probably throw a beard on my guy, make him beardy. So none of that's super important. Really the big thing is making sure that you like how his hair looks, because that's what you're going to see the most. So that looks like shit. Usually I think I do the blast back. I'm sure most people do. And I'm survivalist, rough beard. I'll do survivalist because that is cool. Can we not do eyes? Customize eye color. Okay, so that's blue. Not a ton of customization here. Let's see. So that's what really it just changes this like complexion a little bit. If you I don't know why his face changes so much. I guess it's his bone structure over time. But I'll just pick, I'm 25, so I'll pick there. Not a big deal. It'll move us on along, because I know nobody wants to watch all that stuff.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
All right. So let's
see if we can get you on your
get
feet.
on up.
Good. Why don't you walk?
But actually, contrary to Fallout 3,
Over by
the
that
skills you get are a little bit more ample
Take it
in this
slow
game,
now.
is what I'd say.
It ain't
Less,
a race.
I think there's less skill books by a lot, but there's temporary skill boosts and lots of other stuff you can do to boost it up.
Go ahead and give the
Well,
test a
with all the levels, eventually you're
You'll
gonna
learn
be able to
right
max
quick
it
if you
out,
got back
max
in
out
the
everything you
days.
want at least. So this is going to break down all the strength. So this mainly, I'm not going to go over everything it does. It says that down below and y'all can read this. But mainly what this is going to do is it's going to give us weapon effectiveness, which means when you use a weapon, how effective is it? Does it sway a lot if it's a sniper rifle? Things of that sort. So I'm actually going to keep this at 5, and we can boost this up as we go. Carry weight's really good. I'm going to be playing on, what is it called? Is it hardcore, I think is what it's called in this game? I think so. So it's basically the survival of this game. It gives, it makes you, I think you need to eat, you need to drink, and ammo weighs something. So you got to be wary of that. There's also perk requirements, like I said. So for strength, I think we need 6 in order to, and you can boost all these, these special skills up 1 by going to the doctor outside of it's the New Vegas clinic or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you can boost every single one of these up once, and you're going to want to do that to every single one of these except charisma. Charisma is a useless skill, but so for perception, you're actually going to want to keep that at 5 and get that up to 6 before level 12, and that is because there is a really good perk that I'm not going to spoil that you're going to want to get pretty much no matter what your build is. Now, since this is on the hardest difficulty, all sorts of difficulty going on, I'm actually going to put endurance up to 9. Now, I'll explain why. That will allow us to get all the implants that we want, and it'll also allow us to get up to 10 endurance after our implant. So those implants are what I was talking about with the New Vegas clinic. And that'll help us ever so slightly. Not super necessary. You could actually dip this down to basically as low as you want. But I'm going to do this because unlike Fallout 4, if you go to 10, then you get an implant. I don't think you're allowed to take the implant. It won't boost it to 11 like in the other game when you get a bobblehead and you're already at 10. So like I said, we're going to be bringing this down to 1. Barter, speech, and companion nerve. So we're not really going to be using companions. And if we do, that's fine. So your companions also can die on this difficulty, I think. So that actually would make it a little bit more rational to use companions, because if they can die, then that makes it a little bit more interesting. But barter and speech you can boost up, and there's some charisma checks, I think, but not super important. So intelligence, this is going to be the real debatable one. So a lot of people say get this to 9, get it to 10 as fast as possible. I actually disagree. The reason I disagree is because you really just need this for, I used to be on that boat, but you actually just need this for perk requirements. So I'm actually going to dock that down to 4, and we'll be boosting that up soon. But we'll look over all the perks, and I'll be able to explain it a little bit better. And then we'll boost agility up to 8. And that will allow us to get all the perks we want. This, like it says, it boosts the gun, sneak skill, speed, and action point regeneration. I think it's like, I don't think it's reloading. I think it's putting your gun away. Really small things like that. And then luck is going to go up to 8. Now you're going to want to get this to 10, but there's another video on my channel that shows a secret way, semi-secret way that you can get it up to 10 with the Caesar's Legion safe house. So that is going to be what we're going to go to, because eventually we're going to get those nifty glasses. They're going to boost it up to 10. The main reason we want this is because of critical hits. Critical hits are really, really good in this game, and they're really going to be helpful. So then we can look at it. It's going to be 5, 5, 9, 1, 4, 8, 8, and that is exactly what we did in my last playthrough of this game. So nothing too crazy going on.
Well, we know you're vital.
Nothing too crazy at all. I don't think we're going to have enough repair right now, but we will in a second. So when it comes to the looting,
What do you say you
my
take a
tip
seat
for
in
y'all
my
is
car?
actually going to be look for a 1 to 10 weight to value ratio. So 2 to 10, like this medical brace, it's borderline. Like if you have a lot of carry weight, this is perfect. Surgical tubing, then you're gonna wanna grab that. And ammo is almost always going to want to be grabbed unless it's like a missile launcher or a missile or something. So this isn't really important what you say, but yeah, so you're really just going to want to get low weight, high value. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but the 1 to 10 ratio in the Fallout games has always served me well. And that's actually, I wish I knew who told me that. It was way back in the day when I was a youngster. Somebody said that. It kind of stuck with me. So actually for this, we're going to do barter, repair, and survival. And I'll have the opportunity to show y'all why we do that a little later. That's obviously for perk requirements. You have to have certain skill levels for that.
One more thing for
and,
you. You got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Now this one is
Ain't like I
very important as well.
You got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And I'm actually gonna use a lesser known, I guess, like, I'll call it a feature because that's what people affectionately call the bugs in this game, or the glitches or whatever. So the best of all of these traits. These traits will all do something different. Pretty good one is fast shot. That's pretty good because you shoot more quickly. You're less accurate. The best one is built to destroy. You wouldn't think so because of the weapon decay, but you can actually offset that with jury rigging, and a lot of the weapons that are in the game you can repair quite easily. You'll have a lot of money by the end of it. So 3% chance to critical hit. That is essentially 3 extra luck. So our luck is at 8. That essentially brings it to 11, but it doesn't affect luck. So we right now have an 11% chance to crit, which is amazing. And eventually we'll have 13, and we'll further boost that up. And when you get that on automatic weapons and more powerful weapons, suddenly you're just creaming people. So built to destroy. Now, if you want to, you can go fast shot here. What I would do is I would actually go to skilled. You're skilled but not very experienced. You gain plus 5 points to every skill, but you suffer minus 10% from experience gain from now on. We're going to be maxing out our character because we're going to be going to 100. So less experience is actually not the worst thing because it'll slow down our progression. It'll space out the game. And there's also another little tidbit you can get out of that. Another little another little, I don't know, how would I say it? You can reallocate that again. And some of y'all know that if you watched. I don't know if I did it in my previous playthrough, but you can you can re-administer that. And I am going to grab a few things in here. It's not really going to make a big deal on the front end, but every little bit counts. And if you've ever watched me play any of these games, you'll know I am a total pack rat. So now, since we got skilled, we're going to be able to repair the submachine gun. We already looted that, and we are going to be able to, we want the med-X, faux show. And I'm going to loot through this place just real quickly. That's 1 to 5, I do know that, but let's see what's in here. This is usually closed. I'll grab the knife because if we find another knife, we can actually repair that. And I think buffalo gourd seeds are good because you can make anti-venom with them. I've got to remember though. Like I said, it's been a long time since I have made this series or played it, so bear with me, friends. Okay, another thing, alcohol's good. Vodka's gonna be 1 for 20, scotch 1 for 10. Beer's not so good, it's like 1 for 2. Wine's good, 1 for 10, I think. That's just all off the top of my head. A Braxo cleaner. We're not gonna get the fiberglass like we used to, but we will get something. Packs of cigarettes, amazing. They're really good. They're not like obviously the best thing in the game, but they are pretty good. I'll grab the cram. Is this pork and beans? I'll grab the food. Hey, so there's our knife we got. So we have 2 options. We can repair our knife, or we can sell them separately. And I think I might sell them separately, just cause. There's one more, and and that's pretty much it.
Here, these are yours.
Now he's gonna give us a note, some
Was all
stim
you had on
packs.
you when you was
What
brought
else?
in.
Some 18
I hope
bottle
you
caps, so
mind
we're a
if I
little
gave
richer
you
than we
another
were
look. I thought it might
a
help me
minute
find
ago.
the next of kin.
Pistol.
But it was just so. Well, if
So
They
now he's
call
going to
it
give us a
Pip
Pip
Boy.
Boy and the Pip Boy
I grew up
glove.
in one
That
of the
is
vaults
not
in there before
removable.
the
It
war.
is
we all got one.
what makes Fallout
Ain't what
Fallout.
used
So
to be
VATS.
now, but you might want such a
I think
thing
I'm going
after
to use
what you've been
VATS,
through.
but I'll allow y'all to
I
kind
know
of choose
what
that
it's
if y'all
like
want me
having
to.
something taken from you.
tailor the build
And put
towards
this on,
bats or
too,
not.
so the locals don't
We'll have a
pick on
little
you
bit of
for
time to
lacking
decide that
modesty.
because early on it's
Never
really
was
just a
my
bunch
style
of
anyway.
perks that are general. So I would do that for any playthrough. So hardcore mode, yeah, that's what it's called. Stimbacks heal over time, cannot mend broken legs. So that doctor's bag we picked up by the bed, really good. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammo has weight. Dehydration is a constant concern. Advanced players only. So I would consider myself advanced enough, and pretty much anybody can do it. It's really not that difficult. It sounds a lot more daunting than it is. So you can turn hardcore mode on or off at any time. You will receive a special reward at the end if you complete it. So I don't remember what the special reward is technically. I do know that. Okay, so now we're gonna get all this stuff loading in. I'm actually gonna go look. I don't think it's this house. I think it's that house. There's a skill book. So as you see, we're running pretty slow right now. There's only one way to boost up your speed. Actually, that's a lie. That's a total blatant lie. You can boost up your speed a couple of ways. So your ways are, okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Doink. So that is our first skill book of the game. And all of the DLC is loading in, and it's also raising our level cap. The level cap with DLC is 50. Without, it is 30, I think. So you really shouldn't have too much of a problem, no matter what. Like I said, no matter what, I don't think you can get skilled if you don't have the DLC. So get fast shot if you do. That's another little tidbit. But anywho,
You must be the one Doc Mitchell.
I think I just lost my train of thought, but that's okay. That'll happen occasionally with me. So binoculars are useless. The knives, we can just sell those separately. Laser pistol is actually kind of fun to use because I don't like the 9mm submachine gun. You just waste too much ammo. This is good for a good while. And let's see. So I'll kind of break down like why I sell what I sell. I'm gonna keep all this ammo. Energy cells, laser pistol. This is your 9mm pistol. This could be sold, but like you see, each one is half a pound. So eventually you're gonna be really weighing yourself down. This is 10 pounds total, so I need to go ahead and start using those. Those are good for just crippling enemies, and if a group of enemies is rushing towards you, it kind of keeps them at bay. Shotgun ammo is always good. And then 10 mil. That weighs. Oh, I'm a liar. I'm a damned liar. This is the total weight. So 18 rounds is about half a pound. So I just realized that because there's no way a 10 mil bullet weighs a pound and a half. Just about. That's crazy talk. I'm going to sell through all of this, and let's see. Mas. I'm gonna keep a little bit of the food, and because I gotta remember what exactly is good and what can create things and whatnot. So rebound, regenerate HP, or AP. I really don't care about that. When you get a sunset sarsaparilla, go ahead and just drink it. You could save it if you want to use it for health in a battle or something, but not super necessary. I think I got all my alcohol out of here. Apparel, we can go ahead and get rid of this little guy. The best thing you get out of all that is you get the lightweight leather armor. It is weighs very little, and light armor in this game is better in my opinion. So you might as well use it. So I'll actually sell the broad machete, and we'll see why here in a little bit. Let's see if he has any mods. So there's weapon mods in this game too, but they're very few and far between. So laser pistol, focus optics, and combat sights. So I can actually do that, and I think I will for fun because I want to. That's why. But I'll show you how to get the companions as we go through. That is, if I can. So obviously some of them I won't be able to. but if I can, I will. I will show you. So I think we're good on selling for now. And now the rest of this is going to be, I'll just check that another time, check all the weapons and whatnot. I think we can actually, oops, got my, yeah, okay, so it's just going to say weapon skill and what that is. So we can mod this. Oh, we can't mod that. Why can I not mod that? Let me remember. Laser pistol. Oh, you know why? It's because we have to have the runner's version of the pistol, the laser pistol, which is a-okay with me. That's fine. I'll just buy one a little bit later. But it is a really good weapon early on. Actually, I almost forgot. So you're going to want to go up to the cemetery where we got shot in the head. I need to also put on my armor, or else I'll be wondering why I'm getting absolutely bopped. So you're going to want to go grab a secret snow globe up here. So I think they're worth like 2,000 caps. But in order to buy the implants, we need money. So the quickest way to get money early on, and I'm sure other people will be able to tell me, the quickest way is to gamble, which I do not condone gambling. I won't mind you, but oh, I meant to get a shovel too. Drat. Actually, I think I will go grab a shovel. So you have two options. You can go over there for the shovel, and you can buy one from Chet. I'm actually just going to buy one from Chet to avoid combat. And that is because I just don't want to fight things, plain and simple. And the shovel is going to cost like basically nothing. So let's go ahead and
You
grab
looking to buy some supplies?
from Chet. Will do. Let's see if they have the laser pistols. Okay, so they do. And is it fully? Yeah, it's full. So I'm actually going to keep this on us because we don't really need to worry about that. I don't think he always has a shovel too. But the shovel will allow us to, kind of like you would imagine, dig. So we can dig just a little bit. And actually, it's my advice that you try and not level up early on. So you want to stay as low a level as you possibly can. That is because if you're kind of, I guess, it's not super duper important, but if you're min-maxing, you, okay. Oh, I need a hotkey too. So now I will hotkey. Oh, let me mod. Okay, so now it has a plus because we modded it. It has a little bit of ammo, and we have that guy with a bunch of ammo. I'll throw you down below, and I'll throw you there. I'll throw you there. So that should be good. Let's sneaky deaky. Doink him. Alright, so we doinked them both. Get doinked. Alright, so coyote meat. You can actually use meat to your advantage. So if you're using any of the perks that okay, so this is actually where we want to rebuild character. But what I was saying is if you're using perks that give you boost if you're getting radiated, you can actually eat meat and you can get Chemist and Logan's Loophole, which is another trait, and it will actually help you to it'll help you to get those debuffs. So like we did before, I'm going to boost these all up to the same thing. So this will go to 8, this will go to 8, and now we are done. So 5, 5, 9, 1, 4, 8, 8. The reason we're respecing is because if we do this once again, we get skilled once again. So I don't remember what our character was at before, but or if you wanted to, really, what you could do is you could respec to fast shot, which you can respec later too. So honestly, I might do that a little bit later. We'll see where our character's at, but now we're finished. Travel onward, and I will show off this little glitch, whatever feature. So you see our survivals at 49. We tagged it, we skilled it twice, so we got 15. We got 25 extra points towards that, which is pretty swell. So now I will shoot them again. and we can head on out. Now it's like not too difficult to level up to past a certain level, but you also want to do that because you can't, as I recall, you can't actually cancel out of level ups. So what's going to happen is you might not be qualified, and you hold down B on the Xbox in order to turn on your light. You might not be qualified to actually get a perk you want because of the skill requirements. Which our first skill we're getting is going to be, we need 45 repair. Duct tape is pretty good from what I remember. 2 for 26. So we actually need 6 more. So we'll be able to get it. But, and this is a temporary magazine. So that is just about all we need in here. And since there's a weapon workbench right here, I'll go ahead and just show you. So you can break down guns. It looks really complicated. Basically, what you break down on the left will show on the right what it goes out to. So it goes out to a casing, lead, powder for a pistol, and a small pistol. You can just use shitty ammo to make better ammo. So if you wanted to make rifle, you could break down a shittier rifle, which I'm not even sure. Maybe like a 308 or something, which is not shitty necessarily, but that's how you make rounds like this. But you still need the casings. You can buy the casings. Oh, I missed the golf club. You can buy the casings from weapon vendors. You can find them, all sorts of stuff like that, and that'll help you just ever so slightly. Let's see, autosave. I want to make sure that's all good. Seemed all good. Just want to make sure it's good when we're doing things. So this is the path to get to Vegas. Vegas is right around over, must be over there. Yeah, it's over there. So we're going to wrap around this. When you go this way, there's a good chance you'll actually run into some giant rad scorpions, which we are not formidable enough to fight. So avoid them by running. So we're not running fast, but we are running. We're moving. So we are an object in motion. There's also a chance you don't run into them, which is pretty rare. So, and it's kind of rare because essentially there's a chance like they spawn in, sure, but they might be just in a small different location. And then we can run through Sloan. And you won't level up if you just check out a couple locations, but you probably will level up if you start killing all sorts of enemies and stuff and things. Now, there is another skill book here. I gotta remember where it is, but we're gonna find it real quick. You can also heal that little mole rat over there. I think it's in there. Let's see if I can heal him. Come here, buddy. Woof. Your leg is injured. We don't have enough medicine. Actually, I think there's a skill book for medicine, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this. So because we're not gonna be getting the perk for this. Sneak increased by 3, just like that. But yeah, I don't think we have a medicine. Oh, holy shit, we do. I'll be damned. That is just random as shit. So we're actually going to be able to do this. So that's a good example of the temporary skill books. So we temporarily have a buff to our medicine, clean the wound, and we get. I actually don't want that experience that I just got, but hey, fuck it, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save scum. Save scumming is when you save right before you do some bullshit. Doink. I'm gonna doink that. This rat bastard isn't seeing me. Let's see if I can get away with more. Dumbass. I don't know if you can sell stuff that you stole. Let's go ahead and try it out. I'm actually gonna take all that too, because we could use that coming up here soon. And I actually want to do this, so I'll show you my lockpick mastery. Okay, so what you're looking for, and a lot of y'all probably already know this, but you're looking for the soft spot. What the hell? It's giving, but it's not giving much. And in these games, you can actually back out if you don't like what's going on. What the hell? Oh, okay, I see. Oops, I didn't want that. you can actually back out and it'll reset. Oh, okay. I gotta get used to the vibrations. Nice. So sawed-off shotgun, not great, but it's something. Dino toy. You can also go in here to the mining office, and actually I'm gonna check through all this because there's never anybody in here that I remember. I think we might need scrap metal, just to repair Eddie. I gotta remember. I know you need scrap electronics, sensor module. Always take the sunset sarsaparilla, and when you're weighed down and you're wondering why, it might be because you have a bunch of sunset sarsaparilla. So we're getting that for another quest. I'll go ahead and spoil that. So the quest is like 100 sunset sarsaparilla star caps, I think, or maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's 50. But anyways, it's a lot of them, and we're gonna have to. Okay, we can't get in there, and we probably won't be able to get in there for a long while because lockpick is good, but lockpick is only as good as your knowledge goes. So I know not everything about what's behind everything, but I know a lot about what's behind stuff. There is a pistol called Lucky, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about Lucky because I know people are going to be like, oh, you missed Lucky. And I don't know what's in here. I'll talk to this guy.
Hey.
Oh, he's not saying anything. Alright, I'm out of here. You can get an unmarked quest out of here, but Lucky is a good pistol. However, there is a pistol that is better in every way, shape, and form.
Let me ask you a question. What's the
that is
tastiest
soon
thing you've
after.
ever
So
eaten?
you don't need, and it's a lot of investment to get to 75 lockpick. So anything that wasn't made 200 years ago is the best tasting thing.
Yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway.
Alright, so what are you offering in exchange for a Deathclaw egg?
I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe.
Okay, so
The quarry...
this is an unmarked quest. I'm actually gonna sell stuff to her. So unlike the other Fallout games, you can sell anything you want to this lady, which is kind of nice. Will I need survival? I'll just keep it because it doesn't weigh anything. A lot of this stuff doesn't weigh anything, and I actually think I'm gonna sell. Whatever, I'll keep it. I don't know why I did that. But I can. Let's see if okay, so I don't think you can sell stolen items, which I think I just screwed myself with. Oops. But hey, we learned. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I played. I don't even know how I would know if something is stolen. Does it say? I don't think it does. So that actually is a little poopy. Actually, I want to fact check myself real quick. Just pay a little bit more attention. Let's see. So I can sell. Okay. However, if you have bottle caps that you stole, you can use those. So I'm gonna drop this stuff. What else is stolen? Lord knows. I can use some of this stuff, but you can't use cigarettes and stuff. You can use the other stuff. So I'll keep that around. And now we're gonna have whatever this guy's name is come run by us and warn us about what's ahead. But don't you worry, because you're with me. We will stay safe, my friends. I guess he's not running towards me. I don't know what canceled that out. If you go left, you're gonna die. If you stay right, you will survive. Did not mean for that to rhyme, but hey, there you go. That's my my secret. Little speedrun strategy. Don't want to go right either, because that's Black Mountain. I think that's what it's called. Bad times are over there. We'll be able to go to over there and compete over there in a little bit, but not for now. Conductors are pretty decent. Lawnmower blade. Something. You know, I'm actually going to take this stuff, these fishing batteries, because we can sell them just a little bit. Just a wee bit. We can sell them. And like I said, beer's 1 for 2. And when I say 1 for 2, it's 1 weight, 2 cost. Pretty dog shit. Pretty shitty. And be careful of this road. Over there is Neil's shack. That's where you start this quest, but You don't really want to. And be careful getting too far left. The Deathclaws they can begin to spawn over there, and you really don't want them to see you. So then you gotta jump up here, and then suddenly you are a-okay. There shouldn't be any mutants up here. Super mutants are what you're gonna be facing around here. I get a lot of comments that people die this way, but hey, when you're going into high level areas, you're bound to die in all sorts of ways. So hang in there. That's my advice. Hang in there. Let's see if I can show off where these Deathclaws are. They came from Quarry Junction, which is that white area over there. Yep, there's the Deathclaw. And the reason I'm sneaking is because this will increase our odds that they don't... Oh, they already found us, so that's okay. But that's not the end of the world, honestly. I'll just save scum again, just for convenience sake. So there is going to be an area where they are going to chase us to. So they're going to chase us for a certain amount of time, and then they'll just give up hope, which is really what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't even know if they are chasing me. You'll know they're chasing you because of the music. It'll start getting a little bit dramatic and whatnot. So the secret way to get into... That went pretty well. I'm surprised. Let's see. Are they following us? No siree. And we will be going over there one day. Maybe I will use followers, because if they can die, I might as well just keep them around. It is 100% playthrough, by the way, but if it's a follower quest and they can die, then we're just going to have to eat that bullet and shake it off, Marine. Oh, hey, look, an ant. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid any experience, so I'm going to not kill the ant. And if it's a fire ant, it could pretty easily kick our ass, so... Yeah, so let's stay away from that. I'm almost certain they're fire ants. And you see this big wall over here? That's what we're going for. So if you go left, you're actually going to be in the line of sight of fiends. Fiends are like a type of raider in this game. They're really the only type of raider. That's not true at all, actually. There's gangs and all sorts of stuff and things, but you're gonna run into some raiders over there essentially, and you really don't want that. You're gonna have a bad time. Okay. So let's avoid that too, because we just want to. And we can head on to Camp McCarran. So this is McCarran Air Force Base in Fallout New Vegas. And really what we're going to be doing is we're going to be jutting around here real quick. And this is not the most exciting stuff, but this is definitely what I do before every single playthrough, which makes the game a little bit annoying for the beginning area, because obviously you have to do all this extra bullshit, but that's all good. Gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet after all. But if y'all are enjoying, or you've learned anything or anything of the sort, go ahead and leave a like for me. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and comment that down below, because I always love seeing new people around here, and I get back to all the comments. I've actually never missed a comment in this channel's history, because I have it on my phone, so I see the comments and I get back to y'all like I'm shooting a text to a friend. It's pretty easy. So yeah, go ahead and do that. This is the NCR Sharecropper Farms. There's like one bit of a quest that I know of that you can get from that area, but it's a pretty insignificant place altogether. Camp McCarran, however, there are many quests to be had. Not too many, but there's a good bit. And I have officially made it to the front. And I think this is just a trader for Camp McCarran. I don't even think you can sell with this guy yet. caravan. Yeah, you can't. So we found Camp McCarran. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to. This will actually speed up the and it's not the biggest deal if we level up, but you want to keep the levels as low as you can until you get your intelligence up. Not the end of the world though. So we're going to be going to Gunrunners now, and we're going to be visiting one other place because it's a good place to sell your stuff and things. Oh, I think you only get a perk every other level too. So, is that true? It might be every level in this game. I think I'm bullshitting on that. I think that's Fallout 3. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Hey, I make mistakes too, though. So, right now we are looking for a little shack that's going to be up here on the right. It's going to be the Gunrunners Arsenal, or Gunrunners, sorry. Gunrunners Arsenal is the DLC. How foolish of me. And this is my favorite vendor in the game. Probably everyone's favorite vendor in the game. They're always replenishing. They're always having a good time. And Isaac is almost never here. So, hello, Isaac. You doinker. So, after you go there, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go... Oh, I lied. We have 2 more things to do. We're going to want to go follow along this highway. And we're going to find some semi-expensive items that we can sell for just a little bit of money, and that's going to speed up your casino adventures just a little bit. So that's why we're doing this. And this does have to do with a quest, but it's not really actually going to impact the quest at all. Coming here before, so we are all good doing this. Should be this bridge, right? But since we took the skilled trait, we should be a-okay with leveling up anyways. Unless I'm forgetting a reason. I feel like there's a reason that I'm forgetting for why we wouldn't want to level up, but maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see eventually. It'll come rushing back to me. So Van Graff Thug, $3,000 for the armor, mucho dollars, just a ton of dollars, ton of dollar bills, and we are over encumbered, but we can probably deal with that. Let's see, what am I going to give back to him? Probably should have done a little better job of inventory management by stopping and giving to. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Heyo, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Here's a great example of this. So we just got rid of 7 of our pounds, just like that. So now we only need to get rid of 32. What a lucky day! I can go ahead and actually, if I really want to, what I can do is I can just come back here. After a little while and take all this shit back from them. And I'm actually gonna, as I recall, if you repair stuff, it gets a ton more value. So I might just do that. Straight razor, leather armor, and then I bet we have all sorts of food and stuff we can give. There's a water purifier you can create too. I think it takes surgical tubing and 2 pitchers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Don't quote me on that. Hey, we have a duck and cover too, so that's 1 more pound gone. And guana bits, I'll just give them all my food. Food does weigh a little bit. It's not too bad, but... and what else? I bet we don't need that. So, now we're good. Let's go ahead and take the duck and cover, which is going to be explosives. And now we can go to... Okay, so we have looted all those guys. Oh, we have 1 more guy to loot. Please don't have good stuff. I'm actually going to fact check myself on this. So 162, 75. Yeah, I think that did better. So let's see, how much weight do we have? We have 10, so we could actually take all this stuff back, except the leather armor. Leather armor's not too rare, so I'm not too stupendously worried about that. But and then we're gonna be heading straight through here, and I know this is probably a little boring, but you'll be thinking yourself when you're getting started in the game here in a little bit. So we head here, go left just a little bit, and the New Vegas clinic should be right there. Is that it? Or is this? Yep, that's it. So this is the New Vegas clinic. You'll probably not be able to afford it quite yet, but you wouldn't want to because it's kind of like compounding interest. With the money we have now, we'll be able to boost up. You want to go to Camp McCarran, you're going to be able to multiply your money pretty quickly. So I wouldn't worry too hard about that. And this won't be too much of a spoiler. I mean, we won't be talking to anybody, so we'll be seeing a couple places, but nothing too crazy. But this is Camp McCarran. Kind of dead how quiet it is, to be honest. But that's alright. There's a bunch of quests. Basically, in this game, a rule of thumb is if you see somebody that seems interesting, probably go talk to them because they are likely going to be an important person. Like this guy just looks generic as shit, and he's just standing. That's his life, man. But if the guys are oh fuck, I thought it froze. I was like, god damn it. But if guys are walking around and they look unique, then probably talk to them. So I would save right before this.
Sorry, no civilian.
Alright, so they're gonna shoot you as soon as you come through here. Oh, I guess they didn't. Sometimes they follow you through, sometimes they don't. We're safe now, though. Did we get any star caps from that? I can actually, from drinking those sunset sarsaparillas. We didn't. What the hell, man? So unlucky. No, I'm just kidding. I don't believe in luck.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip.
So he's angry at me, and I'm just gonna not talk to him. He's just gonna be a bastard and get angry at us. So the only... shit. Would you leave me alone? Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the security trying
So since we met him here, I don't think he's going to show up at a lot of other places he would have, but that's okay.
But that Doc Mitchell knows his trade. It's good to see you up and
The
around.
Flume.
Right as a trip.
I don't know what that means, other than that band. Alright, what are you doing here? Alright, I'll just go there. So he's telling us to go to the Lucky 38, which is a good place to go to, because there's a lot of quests. So, a couple different places you can go to. You can go to there, you can go to there, you can go to Gomorrah, and that's it. But I actually would not go there. So, if you go in there, that's going to skip a lot of the main quests that you're really not going to want to miss out on. So, it's my advice that you don't do that quite yet. This is a little bit of a spoiler what we're doing here, but yeah, it's just the best way to get money, so that's my advice is... Oh, I didn't sell my stuff, did I? Son of a bitch. I meant to sell that. I knew I missed something.
Where to, partner?
Okay, so we're going to want to go to the penthouse first, and so we've got to talk to...
Penthouse floor.
Let's see if we can get down now.
What floor, partner?
Okay, so you can't go down there. We're going to want to go to the cocktail lounge eventually. And actually, I think you could...
Well,
hello? What's with the snow globe collection? Got a snow globe. So yeah, we get 2,000 bottle caps. So I guess you could really just use those bottle caps. But as soon as you talk to Mr. House, I think we'll probably get experience from
This meeting
this.
has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Never seen anything like it.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38?
I'm just a curious why the VIP treatment.
Don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game
So I'm gonna let
ever
this
since
play a
Victor
little bit
dug
just
you
so
out
we
of the
can
ground.
understand what's going on.
Don't be afraid to admit it.
I think I'll be leaving. So we can actually come back here, and we will be able to...
Congratulations.
So we'll be able to... Okay, we want to go to the cocktail lounge, and we'll be able to just start back up. So we really didn't spoil anything. Where is this one? Oh, we got 2 pitchers too. So I'm actually going to grab 2 pitchers, and we got the snow globe. So now we go back up to penthouse. Yeah, talk to Jane, give her a snow globe, and come on, Victor.
Where to, partner?
Casino. Yeah, then we go down to the casino and we leave right out here. I'm actually gonna try something real quick because I wanna. Oh,
Hey,
come on,
you
bastard.
there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Okay, so we're gonna have people that run up to us now because they're amazed that we went in there. So basically, nobody goes in there, and nobody goes out. So that's the unique part. So I'm actually gonna save right here because I know that in the past I've left and I've come back in and I've got attacked, but I've also done it where you don't get attacked.
Move along.
All right, I'm moving. Okay. So I think we should be good. Heyo. Which that is the only way I know that you can get in here without traveling through Freeside. So Freeside's the outside of the New Vegas Strip, but
welcome, sir. Or
yeah, not super important. So let's go knife. I'll go ahead and sell this. Might as well. No, I won't. Such a liar. Dirty fucking liar. I'll keep all the other stuff till we decide what we want to do. Okay, he doesn't even have a ton of stuff for us to get, so let's get the ammo we want. And you also see it's like you got explosive rounds. They did a better job with like a lot of stuff than Fallout 4 in this game, and that's why I love it so much. It's because it's great. Good times, good times. So we got 9mm. Let's see. I don't think they usually sell laser ammo, that's the tough thing about this game is you got the Van Graffs. You really suck, Chode. I really don't like them a lot. They're not super duper nice, so that sucks. But let's see. Let's grab some 20 gauge. I think I'm gonna try and be better about gun spread. I'm gonna try and be better about using different kinds of ammo in this playthrough. That's my vow to y'all. Yeah, let's grab that. Plus P, we're pushing P with that. That was the shittiest joke ever. So better gun condition, better damage, target. So I think that's just better in general. So I'm gonna grab it. And we don't need a lot of this other stuff. 5.56 eventually for one of our weapons. Yeah, I just need to be better about all that stuff and things. I just need to be better about it. And I'll grab this stuff. Especially playing on such a hard difficulty. If I'm not taking advantage of everything we got, then I am a fool. Let's see. Do you have a laser pistol? You don't. There's a laser pistol. I think there's another thing you can get for it. It's the iron. Isn't it the sights? Maybe not. Did we get the sights? I don't remember. Silence 22 SMG. Shouldn't it be like extended drums? You'd think, but who knows? And a lot of this stuff doesn't. The casing stuff, it doesn't weigh anything. Let me see if I can show that off. At least I thought it didn't. At least. Maybe I is tripping. Okay, what have I given? I've given this. So, let's do this. Because this shit weighs way too much. And yeah, I'll just, oh, okay. Now we're good. I got it. I'm seeing what, I'm picking up what they're putting down. Doesn't weigh anything, so I'm actually going to keep it, which is crazy, because I never do that. Weapon spread, I don't give a shit about that. Que mas. Conductor, coyote hide, I don't think we'll really need. Fishing batteries, that weighs a shitload. I'll keep the empty syringe because I'm curious. That's about it. And I'll keep the Wonder Glue because I think we might need that. Other than that, I'm actually going to keep this because, like I said, you can actually reallocate that into energy cells and vice versa for all sorts of stuff. So let me see if he has a laser rifle, Gunrunners edition. Okay, he doesn't. But once we get that, it's going to be a good time. So, anywho. So now we have 5,000 credits. Or credits, what am I saying? Strip Northgate. And we can go ahead and gamble.
You look new to Freeside.
Okay, thanks, buddy. It's like a fat one. If this fails, we can just go to... Okay, nice. It didn't fail. Did I speak too soon? I don't think so. What was I saying? Oh, well, it didn't fail, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, but the higher your luck, the better chance that you have to...
Hey there, friend.
Okay. Okay, so you actually have a better chance to win in gambling. So if it's 10, your luck is going to be crazy, and this will speed up the process. Having 8 luck is good enough. 7 would be borderline. Anything lower than that would be a bastard. So you actually want to get, like I said, intelligence up. Is it intelligence or is it luck? I think you need to get both for luck, to be honest. So really what I would do, and you can max out your credits differently, or your caps at each location differently. So I am going to go in and I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed.
Okay. So we are going to head on in, and then you're going to go do some 21, some blackjack.
I got kicked out of Ultra.
So I'm gonna just save right here, just because I like to save. It's like my ridiculous trait.
You look like the lucky type. Come play the.
Oh shit! That's right. You need to go buy some
Welcome
of this.
to Gamora. How can I help?
Okay, so let's do this and this, and we should do it like what, 5 times, I think. Eventually you won't get the option to do 1,000, so let's just do that. 5 chips. We're gonna look like such a fiend by doing this, but it'll maximize our money out. You're gonna want to just bleed them dry. Okay, so now that we've done this, I will actually save, just in case things go horribly wrong. So they do have like little things put in place for that, but
lay the tables.
All right, so we can. All right, so we can increase our bet. Let's see. Bet max. So the the most you can bet is 200. All right, so we won off the bat because we got 21. So basically, you just want to get 21. All right, so I would stay here, and we won. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this off screen. I'm going to stay here, so you can actually double down. So if you have low cards, and if you get more than 22, you bust. If you get right on 21, you win. If you have more than they do without busting, you win. But when you have really high luck, what you're going to find at 9 and 10 luck is you see a face card, and you have like, or you have like something that equals 11. There's a good chance the next thing's going to be a 10 or a face card, and you're going to win. So, but you'll also lose a good bit. So sometimes, I mean, I haven't lost yet, but sometimes you're going to lose. So anyways, I am off screen going to be going to all these casinos. You're not going to be missing anything. It's going to be the same thing at each one. and we're going to be gambling our butts off. You'll get little bonuses as you go. They'll kick you off the table and give you food, armor, random stuff. You can go sell that at the gun runners. And then next episode, we should be, and just avoid the tops. Avoid the tops at all costs. That's my final bit of advice. Do not go to the tops, which is the one that I pointed out that was right across from where we came out of the train station at. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. I'm going to be going into depth about basically every single place we go to, and hopefully going to have some high-ish level commentary about it. I don't know everything about the game, but I do know a good bit, so I hope that at some point I'll be able to help y'all along the way. Why is this guy so small? See, everybody was the same height in Fallout 4, from what I remember. We didn't have any half men, no half men. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, like I said, let me know down below. If you enjoy it, yeah, just let me know in the comments. 100 likes is the like goal. And I'm really excited about this playthrough. I hope y'all are too. And I will see you in the next episode. So peace out.